Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. I am going to plant up our pots today in our terrace here. This is a lovely spot in our at our home with a beautiful view, and you guys probably have seen in the Christmas time when I planted up these planters. So we yesterday, George and I, we power washed everything. We kind of decided, we are opening up this summer. It's really exciting for the COVID to be, slowing down, where we can have friends over and not everybody's in a lockdown and everything. So I'm really excited. I think we may have some visitors from the States this year, which is really exciting. My brother for sure is coming. So we usually sit out and eat a lot. So I wanted to make it all nice and pretty, and I thought I can film this. So I went to we went to the store, to the garden center actually today. I got few annuals to plant in the pots, and I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we found some good geraniums a couple of days ago, and I decided to grab them. And then today we got some fillers to fill into the containers. I was also planting up these small containers with geraniums, and I like to go with a little darker color here because, our house is kind of light and creamy, creamy tones. So I kind of like to have something a little more bright against it. And so I got a few things I'm going to try to plant and see how it's going to go. But I wanted to say, while we went there, I found this most glorious azalea that I purchased. It's just like I couldn't come home without it. And we'll just go ahead and plant that as well right after I finish here. And then I also need to plant up with another lemon cypress, and I'll show you what we're going to do after this. But we'll just go ahead and get this done. So let me put my last geranium here. And then we'll start filling up these big containers, and we'll see how it's all gonna go. Okay, so this one is ready. I'll go ahead and water it here in a few minutes. But I just love how they look. I need to just go ahead and repair these pots. They're kind of old and tired. Hopefully this summer will be the year I can get to them and, you know, repaint them and get them in much better shape. Eventually one day I'd like to replace them because they just been here for a very long time. But for now it can be repaired. Okay, so let's go see what's going on here. Here, what I'd like to do is I have pink geraniums here, and I was hoping to plant 2 in each one because I was kind of hoping to, oops, why is it so hard? Here we go. So I was hoping to have like 2 geraniums because they're just really, you know, I wanted to kind of have nice and filled in geraniums. So we'll see how they look like when I am finished. I hope I have enough plants. So what I'm thinking to do, to plant 2 pink geraniums kind of in the back because there is a wall here and we can see around there anyways. And then I decided to go with one of these again. I don't have my glasses with me, and honestly, even if I had it, I probably can't even pronunciate. So I'll bring it close to bring the name close to the camera so you can see it. And if it's hard to see, then we'll just pop that on a screen so you can see them. But I planted them this summer. I guess they belong to the what was the name of the plants in the fall? Forgot. Aster. So I think they belong to the Aster family. This is the first time I planted them. I don't know how they will hold up in the heat of the summer, but I have been enjoying them so much because of their beautiful yellow centers and the white edges, just really happy and cheerful flower. I've been enjoying them very much so, and in fact they've been filling in and doing really great. So I was hoping to bring, you know, just one kind of a nice brightness right in the center here because I have lots of pinks. And then I have these beautiful super bells, I believe, or I don't know if that's what they call them in France, but they're really pretty. They have kind of a bicolor. They have yellow, creamy yellow centers, and just kind of stripes with the beautiful deeper purple color, which I think it would go really well with this. So I think I have enough for one container, so I think I might just plant that right in the center here and then fill the container in with white begonias. So I think that should probably do, you know, look really pretty. So we'll go ahead and start planting them and see how they look. Oh, and just before I start, I'm not doing anything major with fertilizers. Usually I just throw, it's a blood, bone, and fish fertilizer here because it's kind of overall fertilizer that's good for the root development, foliage, and the flower. So I'm just going to mix this in with my soil, but also the soil that I have in the containers. I wanted to let you know that I mixed in lots of my own homemade compost, which has lots of nutrients. So I'm hoping to, you know, this already has a really good amount of nutrients in here for the plants, even without, you know, adding any more. But also I will water them with water-soluble fertilizer, more like tomato feeds, up something with the high potash to give them energy to produce lots of flowers. So that's what I'm going to do throughout the summer. Hopefully that would help. And maybe even just kind of add slow-release fertilizer here, like a tomato feed, which will also give them strength throughout the summer to produce more fruit. Okay, so I think it looks really good. But what I'm going to do, I will have one begonia on each side because I don't want to overcrowd it. I know that before the end of the season, this whole pot will be filled. Everything is going to get super big. This super bells, we'll see how they do. I usually don't have a great luck with petunias or super bells, but we'll see. I have been a little better over time. If you guys have any tips to secrets to share, please tell me, because I'm not sure why. I mean, they look really good in the beginning, and then for some reason they just, before the season is, gets into we get into the heat of the season, it just starts yellowing and not doing too good. So we'll see how this does. But if you guys know how to take care of or help out with the petunias or grow them really well, share with me. Let me just clean this up and okay, everyone, so I finished potting all these pots. I think it turned out really nice, especially when it starts filling in. The begonias will start bulking up a little bit, filling everywhere. I do love this plants right here. They will just bring really nice and bright color right in the center, and all these super bells hopefully will fill in and start flowering as the weather starts getting warm. So all I have to do at this point, just go ahead and water the containers and move on to the front yard to plant my this beautiful azalea. And I cannot wait to show you how beautiful this azalea is. Okay, this is finished. So now let's go to the front yard, plant this azalea that I have. Also, I need to plant my another lemon cypress, and then we'll conclude this video after that. But let's go. Okay, so I'm in a front garden, as you guys probably recognize it. This is the azalea that I just purchased today, which I am incredibly excited. Oh, I couldn't walk out of the store without this beautiful azalea. Look at this, the white with a creamy yellow scent like eyes. Oh, my heart just was gonna stop beating. So the name of this is Azalea Molly Persil. So it will require part shade. Part shade looks like it's recommended, or part shade or shade. So I think this might be really good spot for it. And in fact, I really wanted to plant something here where I can see it's going to be right at the door. I think it's going to be really pretty here. So as you can see, I have another azalea. Let me show you. So you can see right here, I have another azalea which flowered, and it was really beautiful. It's kind of in a standard in a standard form, and it's doing really good. You can see lots of flowers this year, but I think this might be the indoor azaleas, which at the time, that was a few years ago when I purchased them, and I probably didn't know at the time that there are two different ones, like indoor and outdoor. That's what some of the locals say anyway. So what I'm going to do, I may just move this one a little bit towards the tree because I have a space right there. Might just move that there. I have two other ones on the other side. So 1, 2, 3 may not be a bad idea. And then what I would like to do is just plant this azalea in a place of this one. So that's going to be one project. Second, we are going to plant the lemon cypress, which, let me show you what I'm doing with that, and then we'll just go ahead and plant everything at one time. So we'll take this lemon cypress. As you can see, you guys, my peonies, look at these peonies. They close in the evening. So these Ito peonies, they close in the evenings. I really think these are Julia Child. They don't like Hillary to me. I purchased the Hillary, but I really think this has been mislabeled because Hillary is a little more pink. Let me know if you guys recognize this one. It's beautiful though. It has gorgeous coral colors, but I still am not sure, you know, if this is Hillary or Julia Child. So let's go this way and I'll show you where I would like to plant this lemon cypress. Oh look, there is this azalea. This is the same azalea as I'm transplanting, and it's looking really pretty. I guess this one is indoor azalea as well. When I purchased it, I just loved the flowers, so it's like I just want to have one. So it's flowering, it's doing really good, but it has really tiny leaves. You can see, you know, nothing like a robust kind of outdoor azalea. So maybe it is indoor azalea variety, not sure, but as long as it's blooming and doing good, I'll probably leave them in the garden. So this is where I was thinking to plant this lemon cypress. So every time I stand here and I look at here, as you can see, this is a new area of my garden. It's still evolving and it's still developing. Roses are doing really gorgeous this year though. Super tall and full. So what I'm going to do is plant this one right here. I think there might be a dahlia here. I might have to move this one because I'd like to plant this right here somewhere. I think like that, because I have two lemon cypresses right here, and I really think I need one right here as well, because that would just kind of bring the balance to this place. And this one is fairly young. It will just go ahead and, you know, start maturing soon, hopefully. So I think these three together will look really, really nice here. So anyway, that's my idea, to plant lemon cypress here. But let's just go ahead and get the azalea into the ground, and then we'll come back and get this done. I just wanted to let you know that planting azaleas, they usually say it's better for them to be planted a little above the soil level, just because they don't like having their roots stay in a wet soil. I didn't mind this one putting it just you know, in a normal level a little bit, maybe slightly higher than the soil level, just because this tree right here will always be dry. It doesn't matter, honestly, because the roots just, you know, drink everything I give to these plants here. It's a kind of, I think, the driest of all my beds. They need lots of water in this area. I have 2 large trees and the willow tree. They drink up everything. So I didn't mind putting them a little farther in just to have enough moisture. But normally they would like to be planted just a little, you know, higher than a soil level. So that's how I'm going to plant this azalea right here. Okay, so the last thing is left to do, just water the lemon cypress really well, and it already smells so nice. I love lemon cypress. I love their color and I love their scent. Also, they do really well in my area, so they will probably be about 5 feet tall. They don't get really super big, but just give really nice evergreen accent with their bright green color. These 2 kind of struggled last year. I hope they will recover from it, but the other one's doing really, really good. So I think this will bring a nice balance here. So this concludes our video today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Everything is blooming really gorgeous in the garden. It's like it's hard to, you know, figure out like what angle to look at this garden, because from any side that you look, from any angle, everything looks amazing. All the irises are coming up. You can see I have bunches and bunches. Some of them are open. This rhododendron just did incredible. I have another rhododendron right there. I don't know if you can see that purple one right there. It's starting to bloom as well. It's looking really nice. So anyway, everything is looking really beautiful here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my videos. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.